let me show you how I made this polka dot wall that is actually not finished because I ended up not really liking these colors for my new craft space, but the tutorial was literally perfect, so I thought I would show you guys. If you guys want to see what else I'm doing in this space, I'm literally overhauling it with my Cricut and my laser, so make sure you follow along the Mad Craft Room series. But this polka dot template is designed to save you space with your vinyl and money. Not so much time, especially if you do 4 colors like I do in this tutorial, which you'll see. But if you do end up doing 4 colors, just screenshot my pattern right here and take note of how they go, because that was what took me the longest. But isn't my room turning out so cute? I have a lot of tweaks that I'm doing, but let's go over to my website so we can get the file. We're gonna search polka dot, and the polka dot wall template should come up. So I'm gonna click on this. If you're not a member, it's $3. If you are a member and you are signed in, it will zero out. So we're just going to check out. We are going to put in our name. You don't need to put in anything else except your name. And then you're going to place your order, and this shouldn't charge you anything if you're signed in. And we're just going to download it now. So we're going to download that. It's going to go into our downloads polka dot placer. We're going to double click it to unzip it, and now it's ready to upload into our canvas. When we upload it, it looks like this. Now, this is a Mad World After All design. So if you are a member, you can create these and sell them. If you were to cut these with like your laser, you can do these out of paper as well. But basically, I'm going to delete that. This I could write on it with a pen if I wanted to, and so I can know that this is one of my designs. I'm going to ungroup this and just delete this. If I wanted to write this, I would set this to pen and I would attach it to this. So I would attach that. But for now, I'm going, let's just attach it. We'll do it. So I am cutting, this is set to be 6-inch polka dots on your wall. They are designed in the picture on the website to look like this when you cut them, but I am actually cutting them much smaller. So, and I'm cutting them out of multiple colors. So what I did was I dragged over everything. You want to make sure everything scales at the same time because these circles are meant to fit inside of here, and your vinyl will not cut the proper size as your stencil if you don't scale it all at the same time. So I set mine to about 3 inches apart, and that's where I went with that. So I would just make sure it's exactly where I want it. A good place to look is just clicking on this. They're about 3.5 inches apart. And then because I'm cutting these out of 4 different colors, I just went in and set my stickers to be 4. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just make sure I get my stencil cut out first. So I am going to make this, and then all I want to do is get my design cut out of paper. So I'm just going to cut that out of paper, and then I'm going to go back to my mat and I'm going to turn this off when I'm ready to cut my circles. I'm going to click make, and depending on how many circles I want, let's say I want 20 of each, I'm going to apply that. And you can see that this is really going to save me on material. I might even do 40 of each because I'd rather have more than less, and I can polka dot more spots in my room. And look at it's still only using 4 inches, and I think that's perfect because I have a 4-inch piece of pink. So we're gonna go with 40 dots. So we're just gonna continue, and I'll meet you over in the real world. So I really just needed 4 inches of each color, and I just took my time to cut out all of my circles at once, so I had them ready to go. And then I needed to cut out the stencil, and I actually ended up using just like the top of this book because it was cute. And you just need cardstock. You can cut these out of thicker materials if you want them to be more durable, or just a piece of paper, honestly. But they do get a little shabby after doing a full wall, so you might want to at least try cardstock. And that's as simple as that, so easy. And there's no transfer tape needed either. I forgot to say that, but you basically just use this like a sticker. And this is where it took me the longest because I just had to figure out my pattern. So you might be thinking, hey, isn't this going to take you 500 years? I don't know. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But you know what it's not taking me? $500 in vinyl.
Okay, what I think needs to happen is it needs to, okay, 4 colors is a lot because honestly, I need to make sure the line, it's almost like Sudoku. Like I need to make sure the line doesn't have the same colors. So then I need to go, I think these need to go boop, teal, dark green, and then these need to swap. Light pink, hot pink. I think I should have, I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. So if you're just doing one color, just go for it. You don't have to like think. Of course, I had to make things more complicated and try to do multiple colors.
And once I got my pattern down, I started boogieing. I ended up taking all of my circles off and prepping them close by my surface, which did help it go a lot faster. And this is quite an arm workout, even though it doesn't look that hard, holding your arms up like this for a couple hours. Again, this would not have taken me a couple hours if I didn't have the pattern situation going on with the colors. But if you love this pattern, I thought this would be super cute in like a nursery or a kid's room or something with the colors that I chose. After I chose them, I'm going to be redoing this room, so, or this wall. Watch, because I have more patterns coming for you guys: hearts, stars, horseshoes, clovers, blue moons. No, but really I do. And I'm going to actually be doing this really cool rose template. I just wanted to see that this would work first before I go willy-nilly with a bunch of patterns. But if you guys see my room, you guys know I love patterns. I love textures. I love wallpaper, and having my craft space be mine so that I can work it all around what I want is just kind of an opportunity for me to go crazy. So this room is a hodgepodge right now. I'm actually getting it ready for the new pink dream box. You guys helped me vote for what color scheme I wanted, and I'm gonna be honest, this color scheme is really like new for me. So I am trying to battle not throwing in the bright colors like I did on this Mickey ear. And if you guys want to know how I did these Mickey ears, make sure you watch that tutorial as well. I am making tutorials for every single thing I do in here. So click subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.